In this video, I'll explain LangGraph in the simplest way possible and show you how to actually use it to build structured AI workflows. LangGraph helps you build AI apps using a flow of steps. Each step, we call it as node, can decide what happens next. It makes complex AI logic clean and organized. What is one-shot prompting? You give query to the AI model and you get the response. This flow, you will not get the required result. Moreover, this is based on model response and training. In LangGraph, you have multiple steps. Each step is executed till it achieves the desired output. If it doesn't achieve the desired output, it retries. It retries and refines the results through reasoning. Let's start building basic LangGraph. Install this LangGraph package using pip install. Let's walk through this basic implementation code. Basically, this is a graph. We have start node, and end node, and in between them is LLM node. All the nodes are connected by arrow. They are called edges. We have added LangGraph package, then imported start, end, message state and state graph. We have initialized the state graph with message state. After initializing, we are adding node LLM. Now we need to connect the edges for the nodes, so we have used method addEdge to connect the start and LLM. Now we need to connect LLM node and end node. So we are trying to add edge between them. After adding, we need to compile. Now let's give basic input message as a query for the user role. After executing, we could see we got the response, AI message and human message. Now these basic graph is visually represented below. Let's start by analyzing this code. This is a decision graph. Here we have imported additionally typed dict package, which represent our overall graph model state. Before examining the code, let's go and check the graph output look like. So we have start, end. In between we have decide node, which make decision accordingly. It will go either general or pricing based on the response from decide node. After successful execution, then it moved to the end node and finishes the process. This is just normal node, decide node, which just returns the state. This is the routing decision node. It decides to return pricing or general based on the state input, which is also called query or user input. These are the three graph nodes we have added. Then we are trying to set the entry point as decide node. Now let's add conditional logic. Root decides whether to go to pricing or general. Now let's just send the basic query as hi. We get the response. Next we will just change the code a little bit to add tags in the node to identify the output for the sake of our understanding. Let's add pricing tag and general to the respective nodes. After adding, let's query the basic input as hi. You see we have not got the output with the tags. We have missed the property in message state. Let's add the tag property in the message state. Now when we query the basic input, we have got message from general. Now let's change the query a little bit, then ask, what is the cost of this $10 jacket price? Now you see response is returned from the pricing node and we got the response. Pricing starts at $10. Now let's analyze the graph state thinking. Now let's check the output of our graph. Here we have start node, think node and end node. Think node, which have inbuilt loop. This node will try to execute until it achieves the result. Now let's initialize the state graph, add think node and set this node as an entry point. When you check the think node, you see it has a count increment by 1 and we are returning the count as a response. We have should continue function. This check if count is greater than or equal to 3, it is validated as true, it ends. Or else the agent continue to start thinking till it achieves the desired result. Now we are adding conditional logic between these nodes as should continue function. Agent continues to think state till it has not achieved the desired result. Now let's invoke this graph. You see the agent is think till the count has reached 3. After that execution stops and it is ended and we got the response of count as 3. Now this is a basic graph. Here we have one node agent. We are setting the entry point as agent. In this agent we have some logic. We are checking whether user input has weather string. If it is there, we are outputting as checking weather. If not, then it gives the response. I can't help with weather. Now let's invoke. We get the output as checking weather. Thanks for watching the channel. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed.